quit my full-time nursing job to apply to Streamer University.
You did what? You ain't even really apply yet. You quit your full-time nursing job? Oh my God. Becoming a streamer won't save you. Video bio Meezy. I know that y'all have seen the Streamer University craziness that has been going on. Kai Cenat decided to make a part 2 to his Streamer University, and boy, oh boy, things are going insane. Last Streamer University, I don't think many people were quitting their jobs even when they got in. Right now, there are people who quit their full-time jobs, not even because they got in, just to apply. Things are getting insane, and I gonna lie, this title is really real because becoming a streamer won't save you. And I have a lot of things to say about some of these newer streamers that are coming up in the space, the people that care versus the people that don't. Let's get into this. Let's go.
Here at Atlanta Streamer University, and it's already about to get shut down.
I drove 10 hours by myself, no break, no service, and then I just get a thing saying it's canceled.
To say, hey, trust your gut, stay home.
My thing on this, we're only 12 seconds into the video. My whole thing on this is people were trying to blame Kai Cenat for oh, you canceled it. Kai Cenat, what's wrong with you? Kai Cenat had to cancel it because y'all niggas were being rowdy as fuck. Keep in mind, these are public venues where these applications are going on. Y'all are gonna, bro, if y'all are being too rowdy, y'all are gonna get noise complaints, and guess who they're going to go to? Kai. So yeah, of course he canceled these shits. You should have expected that to happen.
I wasted $700 in a trip for that not even happen tomorrow.
I just drove 11 hours to Atlanta from Texas just for Kai to cancel this.
Do not go to in-person Streamer U auditions.
Look at this, niggas is fighting and shit. And y'all ain't expect this shit to get shut down. All right.
Not have the time, the resources, or especially the funds.
I quit my full-time nursing job to apply to Streamer University.
You did what? You ain't even really apply yet. You quit your full-time nursing job? Oh my God. Yo, again, I am all for believing in yourself. Y'all know me, Mr. Optimism Man himself. But good Lord, I know you got to be delusional with your dreams in some certain aspects, but quitting your full-time nursing job and you haven't even gotten into Streamer University. Now, if you got in and you just quit, I would still be on the fence about that, but at least you got in. You ain't even apply yet, and you quit in your nursing job. Are we serious? Also, what happened to just taking a couple of days off? There was this one streamer dude. He worked at Burger King. He took off for a couple of days for the whole Stream University, the first part, and then he went back to his job the next couple of days. That's a smart way to go about it. I don't know why y'all are just quitting y'all jobs willy nilly.
Well, Atlanta, it was nice while it lasted. Standing on everything. Everybody don't push through the line.
In 2026, it seems like everywhere you turn, everywhere you go, and everywhere you look, everybody wants to become a streamer. And some of these people aren't just gamers or content creators who want to get into the field after doing their niche or style of content for a while. Some of these people are going to the lengths of quitting their job or dropping out of school and starting to stream and have never done it before. Streamer University made this look obvious because it looked less like a school audition and more like a talent show. People weren't just applying for advice, they were applying for a chance to be seen. And hell, when I went down to the Atlanta Streamer University auditions, it became abundantly clear that that was the case. So when I factor in things like economic climate or the access that being a celebrity gets you, the bigger question is not why does everyone want fame? I mean, I think that's obvious. The real question is why does everyone want to stream specifically? Because while I do believe that streaming can open up so many doors for so many people, I think that a lot of people are biting off way more than they can chew. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. Once I get to a certain threshold, I'm gonna start streaming. hell, if everybody doing it, I can too. And this community should be there to support me, I think. Now, back into the video.
Kyle, he looks at me, he's like, bro, we just paid this streamer, not an A tier, not a B tier, like a C tier streamer, 70 racks. And I was like, oh, that must be like a crazy partnership over the next like 3 months. Like, that's gonna be sick. Good for the company, good exposure. No, he said no, bro. He stopped me right there. He's like, Les, it's not over the span of 3 months. It's not over the span of 2 months. It's a 30-second bit in their live stream.
Curious as business, it's like, what does one have to do to accumulate $300,000 in 1 month of content?
I mean, it's based off of your live concurrent viewers.
Okay.
It's based off
Can you
of
explain
like,
that?
Like how many people watching you at once.
Okay.
I always tell people, they be like, how many viewers I gotta have?
But to Michi's point, look at DDG right here. DDG started off with YouTube. A lot of people know DDG off the basis of him being a YouTuber. You know, Pontiac made DDG, things of that nature. And then he took that fan base and then took it into streaming. I feel like a lot of people still in 2026 look at the top people and they're like, oh, they got there super fast. Let me do the same shit. Not realizing how long it took for this to happen. DDG started streaming on Twitch, what? Correct me if I'm wrong. 2021, 2022, somewhere around there. Keep in mind, he already had a fan base from YouTube. He's been doing content creation for a decade plus now. A decade. And even then, it took DDG like 4 or 5 years to blow up on YouTube. So the people who are just looking at the top and thinking, oh yeah, they got there fast, that's how I'm gonna get my shit. No, you have to, you gotta look at these people's careers from the start to now.
Have to make this much. If you can average 2,000 to 3,000 people every time you stream, you can make 6 figures a month.
Look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it in this video, and I don't think that it does us any good if anybody plays oblivious as to why people want to jump into streaming. Of course, there are a bunch of numerous different reasons, but at the top of the funnel, the finances are first. In 2026, there are a plethora of ways for somebody who is pursuing content to be monetized. We're talking about subs, donations, sponsors, uploads, clips, merch, brand deals, live events, ad revenue. And this is so much different than the days of content past where people were just doing donations to you. Now the whole creator economy is insanely huge, and that's just the on-camera presence. Now what makes streaming so enticing is that from the outside looking in, it looks like these people are getting rich by hanging with their friends, playing games, reacting to videos, and honestly just being themselves. This is why streaming over other forms of content creation is so popular with so many people. It doesn't look like labor. It doesn't look like these cookie cutter algorithmic videos that I even put together, but it just looks like your lifestyle. You're doing your own thing and you're getting paid for it. People are seeing Kai, they're seeing Aiden, Speed, Jinxie, Blackboy Max, Phantom, Duke, Sketch, whoever, and it feels like they're looking at the new version of a rapper or an athlete.
Yo, we in a day and age where being a streamer is way cooler than being a rapper.
Not to mention some of these niggas is getting paid more. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of these rappers, bro, they got fucked up deals. Oh my Lord. And I hope that doesn't come into streaming. I know like there are content agencies now and managers and things of that nature. I hope that doesn't come into the streaming world. All of my upcoming streamers, content creators, for the love of God, get some lawyers. Ooh, get you a lawyer.
Right now. Being a rapper, like, since forever, like, since the 80s, that was, like, the coolest job you could have. It was, like, top tier, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you're mad popular, you know what I mean? All the women want you if you're a guy, and vice versa if you're a woman. But now, being a streamer, like, it probably changed within the last 2 years. Like, being a streamer, that's the coolest job. Like, because they really just film them just being, like, just in the house. Like, they don't even be doing shit. Like, so, like, yeah. Salute to them.
I hate when people... And this is no offense to this guy. I hate when people say that, oh, like the streaming shit is easy or like, oh, the content creation shit is easy. Bro, it is not as simple as just turning on a camera and talking to it. All of my content creators know it is not that simple. Most jobs in America, when you like really, really want to make money, they're physically demanding. This is mentally demanding. How much mental fortitude, how much mental strength do you have to keep doing this, keep going, even when the numbers aren't there? You got to think that you're already a big YouTuber, big streamer already. How long can you keep this going, even when you aren't where you want to be? And that's where a lot of people get it fucked up. That's where a lot of people think, oh, I can do the content creation shit. Oh, I can do the streaming shit. They do this shit consistently for like 1 to 2 months and then give up. I know a lot of y'all have friends, family members, hell, maybe even you who have tried to get into the content creation space, tried to get into the streamer space. They only do it for 1 to 2 months and then they dip off because they thought they were going to get an easy blow up, right? No. Because this shit is not easy. This shit is not as easy as social media may try to portray it.
The dream is not just, I can make money online. The dream is more so, hey, I can make money by being myself, which is totally new, which is totally invigorating and totally enticing to a lot of people. But there's this dangerous illusion that is presented when people perceive streaming in this fashion. They're only looking at the top 1% of it all. They don't see the people that are streaming 8 hours a day to 20 viewers. They don't see the consistency, the pressure, the failed streams, the bad numbers, and the years. And I do mean years of building for a lot of these content creators.
I'm streaming for 1 viewer. What am I doing for my life? I am 24 years old, who's been streaming for 7 years, brother, and I am literally streaming to 1 viewer. Like, what the fuck?
1 viewer? Damn, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Hey. I know I said in the first part, believe in yourself, whatever, but bro, either you gotta do something different, like maybe you gotta post more clips, maybe you got something. 7 years consistently? And you only have 1 viewer? You not like putting your shit on he said he's been streaming for 7 years. So that's 2019. You weren't putting your stream clips up in 2020, 2021, things of that nature. Like, it's either you gotta do something different or it might be time to throw in the towel. And I'm not one to throw in the towel, bro. So I get it, but yeah, you got to do something different. But also, you got to put yourself in the mindset of a big streamer. Would a big streamer be talking like this?
What did I do wrong in life? I'm just really just trying to figure that out, dude. Like, chat, I've tried to be positive. I have every positive bone in my body, and I'm trying to be positive, bro. Like,
do you?
Fuck.
But overall, streaming looks like the only job where someone can get rich without ever looking like they clocked in. The dream is not just the money. The dream is to be yourself, and the dollars ultimately follow. People aren't chasing streaming because it looks easy. They're chasing it because the success looks effortless. But money alone doesn't explain the streamer phenomenon. TikTok and YouTube.
You just gotta move like it's effortless, bro. You just gotta move, bro. Successful people, they make shit look easy. Like, if you were to a very, very good doctor, bro, if you were to look at them perform surgeries, do this shit like that, you would have been like, oh shit, bro, this shit look easy as hell. I can do it. They give you the scalpel, you like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this shit may look easy because you see people like, oh, Meezy doing this YouTube stuff, or you may see Kai or Bruce doing the streaming shit. But what you don't see are the grinding years, and you can even go back into some of their like earlier streams. They were talking and moving like they were already going to be big. You ain't see Bruce or Kai have a clip of like, oh shit, bro, this shit ain't gonna work out. Like, oh bro, like I'm only speaking to 1 viewer, this, that, and the third. Bro, you go to Kai's oldest YouTube video. He's already talking like a big YouTuber, even though in that moment, he probably only had maybe a couple people watching him. I remember he said, oh yeah, I had people text me on Instagram saying, oh, when you gonna make a YouTube channel, just so I could have that in the video to like look like a big YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? The fake it till you make it mentality, it works in some certain ways, and you just gotta move like that. You already gotta move like you're already a big streamer, big YouTuber.
You can also make people rich. So why are so many people jumping straight to streaming?
Like, what's the difference between a celebrity and a streamer that has over 100K views, right? I'm pretty sure the streamer is gonna get more recognized than the celebrity.
Y'all can disagree with me, but streamers are the most famous people on earth right now. Streamers are the most famous. Like, everybody knows what a streamer is for the most part, and people want to live the life like a streamer more than an actor, more than an actress, more than a rapper. It's streaming now. That's like people are really getting popping off of that. Streamers are like they like the Jay-Z's now. And this doesn't take away from actually success and being, an actor or being in the basketball player, whatever like that. But I'll say between being in sports and a streamer, those are the two highest paid occupations right now. Basketball players and streamers. But streamers right now are considered the GOATs, like the Carson Nets, the Tylils and all them, the Duke Dennises. They're the ones. They're the most famous.
You see, TikTok and YouTube feel like posting to this algorithm. You upload, you wait, you refresh, you wait, you refresh, you wait, you refresh. 30 minutes later, you finally find out how your video is performing. Even here on this channel, I have some comments. I may interact with some people from time to time, but ultimately there is this gap that is still there in a couple different areas. Streaming, however, feels like you are walking into a room, and that room is filled with validation, attention, fame, and notoriety that no one could ever imagine. Even if only a few people are watching, the streamer gets live reactions, live jokes, live criticisms, live donation, and most importantly, live validation. This makes a stream and a streamer feel more personal than what it already is. You're not just making content, but you're hosting an environment that is ultimately going to prop you up to levels of validation that you could have never imagined. And this is why a lot of people are skipping straight to streaming. Not just, hey, I want to go start doing content and then move over to that direction. No, people are stopping what they're doing in their 9-to-5s and just jumping straight into streaming. But see, this is where a lot of people miss a step. While I was at the Streamer University auditions in Atlanta, seeing the people that were in line, I saw people doing anything for validation or a reaction or some sort of comment or maybe even a slight donation from a chat. And we could talk about the content of people's streams in a different video, but these people are treating this as the final product, and that's where I think that they're missing. The smart streamers aren't treating it as such. They are treating it as the raw footage. The real strategy is go live for a couple hours, create as many moments as possible, and turn the best into different clips.
I have a live channel where all my streams goes to YouTube.
That nigga Blueface got big as shit.
Say I'm live streaming.
I know I'm going off topic of this video, but damn.
With you right now, right? Yeah. It's a that I never met in my life that lives in Canada.
I was gonna clip it.
That clips it.
How you get money from that?
YouTube.
Okay.
So he uploaded for me.
YouTube.
He uploaded for me, and
doubled
then
up.
I have a situation with him where he gets paid, I get paid, boom, boom, boom.
That's smart.
Those clips then travel the world via reaction channels, commentary channels, reposting pages, etc., etc. That's where the real validation, conversation, fame, and notoriety come from. Few people even watch actual streams, but I know everybody consumes some sort of clip. This is why streaming can make you feel more famous, even if the numbers don't reflect. See, the algorithm can ignore you, but when chat talks back to you and gives you that thing that you can circulate to these different audiences on these different platforms, you can feel bigger than what you even are. And that feeling is exactly why Streamer University is so popular. People craving for that attention, that fame, and that notoriety that they've been longing for and yearning for in life. It's not just a school. Streamer University is a stage for those to rise to the top.
Yo, decent Nat, what's up, man? What is that? It's a monkey. That's my baby.
Sit down, sit down.
All right. I'm sitting down. How you doing, Carson?
Wait, is it friendly?
It's friendly.
Is it bite?
Only if you make a bite. It's a marmoset monkey. Tico, go say hi. Every single day, like my baby. Go say hi. Yeah. Do you know
his name?
His name is Tico.
Tico.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Snap? I'm here from the Amos Department of Corrections. Could you kindly stand up for me?
I'm in trouble?
We're here to issue you a few citations. We actually tracked you down all the way in New York, and you escaped to California.
No.
Is that right or wrong?
No.
You escaped to California, and we're here in ATL to track you down to issue you a few citations.
What would I do?
Now, you have two choices. Either, can you please stand up? I'm an officer of the law. That's a little disrespectful. If you don't mind. So you have two options. We're gonna offer you two.
Okay, nah, I ain't gonna lie. This, him right here, bruh, hey, I don't know if he already got like a poppin' fan base or whatever, but I feel like if he was to get into Stream University, he gonna do his shit, bro. He gonna do his shit, bro. I feel like he's coming there to entertain. He's coming there to entertain.
You have a plea deal, and this is like your court.
What did you even do? What did you even do?
I need you to hire me as the hall monitor for Streamer University. As you can see, I'm very competent at my job, and I've been doing this for a very long time. So that's one way to go, or you'll be apprehended at the scene as we speak.
Okay, I can't accept now.
Okay. Well,
We're to stay in touch.
well, we could do so. We could work something out. Definitely. We'll definitely get. Yep. Just get some information going. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything is good.
Streamer University is the new age American Idol. People came far and wide in order to showcase their talents, their creativity, and why they belong in the rooms with some of the biggest creators on the planet. And I'm not gonna lie, some of the in-person interviews I saw were hilarious. Of course, we had characters that we had known for a long time before in the Reggies, in the Rakais, the Rays, the Suburb Babies, the Ben Dons, all these different people. But it did showcase and highlight some people that I had never seen before. That guy, and I'm pretty sure he's a big streamer, who did the hall monitor skit. I thought that was one of the most innovative and creative things. Kai played along with it very well. I laughed my ass off. Now, while a lot of people understood the assignment and realized that Streamer University and even just the auditions was an opportunity to be creative, get their content off, and they understood that the real prize was an opportunity to get more views with this trending topic, a lot of people had a different prize in mind. You see, their prize wasn't the views, it wasn't the opportunity to collaborate and network with a bunch of people. Their prize was the opportunity and chance to get to Kai Cenat. And when that didn't happen,
they didn't have a strategy going into this shit, bro. If you, and this is to some of y'all niggas that decided to quit your jobs to apply to Streaming University, y'all ain't come up with a fucking strategy. That, like, if that's what I would have done. Now, frankly, I wouldn't have fucking quit my job to, especially that joke that was like, oh yeah, I quit my full-time nursing job. I wouldn't have done that. But I would have at least came up with a goddamn strategy. Oh, I'm a network, see who I can see whose content really gels with mine, things of that nature. When I get on and see Kai, I'm a perform, I'm a entertain, I'm a do what I gotta do. Simple. And when I get into Streaming University, I'm gonna move accordingly.
Didn't go so well.
Oh my cousin G. Pastor, that you weird as fuck. Oh my cousin.
Are you crying?
You're weird as fuck. Why the fuck would you have that addition without me? Why?
This nigga is beating his phone up because he didn't get to get into Streamer University. You know what's so crazy? When you have the mindset of, oh, I'm already a big streamer, or oh, I'm already a big content creator, do you really need Streaming University? Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Some of the bigger streamers and content creators that you see going to these auditions, they're using Streamer University as a way to make more content. Some of the smarter lower tier streamers are going in there to make more content, to get their name out there. Some of y'all barely even stream, and y'all are going in there to just, oh, like this fame and this shit like that is just already awarded to me. Like, no, that is not the case. That is not the case. And for some of these streamers that actually have a decent mindset and they were like, oh yeah, I didn't get into Streaming University, they didn't fret about it. They were like, oh, okay, you know, back to making content, back to doing what I usually do. And those are the people that are going to blow up. Those are the people that are going to surpass you. So, man. And this comes to the title. This comes to like the title of this video, which is Streaming University isn't your saving grace. A lot of y'all are looking at this shit as your saving grace, and that is not the case. Think like a big streamer. Use this shit for content to get your name out there, to get your name more out there than it already is. That's what you should be using it for. Not as, oh, I quit my job. Streaming University is going to be my saving grace. It's going to be my ticket. Streaming University shouldn't be your ticket. Your content, you already being a big streamer in your mind with the work that you put in, that should be your ticket.
Man, even though I've been camping for 4 days since Thursday in LA for Streaming University auditions, waited in line since 6 a.m., was hella committed, staying here, still got denied from the staff. They didn't even get to get interviewed by Kai Cenat.
That was an ugly cry. So bad. Coming up here
Jesus.
Because as bad as I want this, bro, like, as bad as I want to go to Streaming University, I feel like awareness needs to be spread because, bro, I'm just so angry because I was so close in the line. So I was out there meeting people, making connections. I was grateful for that. But it was starting to get closer to time. First of all, people were passing out. My thing is, with time, like time was getting closer to going inside. Some people were able to go inside earlier before even Kai got there. And then like the drone would come out, people were pushing and shoving.
Yeah, so this is, bro, the whole Streamer University shit getting canceled for some of y'all. It isn't Kai's fault. It's the people's fault. I don't know why people are trying to blame Kai. Like, it was the people's fault. You heard her niggas was shoving, pushing, all of that.
Like, I'm so angry because I was so fucking close. The whole event is just like, the whole in-person application is just mad unserious. And I say that to say because you got people who really want it. The people that really want it, you got people, a whole bunch of people playing because they want the opportunity to meet Kai and to get a viral moment or whatever, which I'm not knocking anybody for their reasons of going.
Okay.
But it's just like, sad, like, now I'm home. I just call out of work, got a flight to go back home. Like, bro, I'm just so bad.
When I was at the Streamer University auditions in Atlanta, I saw content creators who had been creating for years, and I mean verifiable years, coming from Wyoming, Philadelphia, Florida, St. Louis, everywhere far and in between for the opportunity to network, create, and potentially meet Kai Cenat. I did some interviews, and ultimately I lost the audio for him. I know.
God damn it, Omeezy. You could have put them interviews in the fucking vid. Damn it.
Myself as well about the entire experience and situation. And ultimately, a lot of people, hell, pretty much everybody that I interviewed said that if they didn't make it in to see Kai Cenat that day, that it would not make or break them when it comes to content creation and the streaming journey that they are going on.
And that is the mindset that you need to have. All of these people that were crying, complaining that they couldn't get into Streaming University and they were breaking down shit like that. Like, I get it in a sense, but it's like, this is not how the big streamers would move. You heard what some of these people just said. They said, oh, if I don't get into Streaming University, it's not going to make or break me. I'm still going to make my content. I'm still going to do what I got to do. That's the mindset that you have to have. This is what separates the people who are going to blow up and the people who aren't. The people who see streaming as some easy shit, fucking cash grab instead of a way to make an impact. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, the money aspect is important. I'm not going to be one of these people that sits here like the money shit ain't important. It is. It is. But if that is your only driving goal, for one, you're going to do more greedy shit. And two, you're going to see opportunities like this and you're going to be like, oh shit, You're going to put all of your eggs into this Streamer University basket when you don't know if this basket's sturdy or not. You don't know if this basket's sturdy or not. You know what I'm saying?
It was a breath of fresh air because the things that I consumed on the internet said opposite for a good amount of people. Now, this is no shade and this is no knock on any of the people that I've shown in this video that are crying or complaining or being negative about their experiences in the
Oh yeah, by the way, I hope y'all didn't take that as a knock. Like, again, like I said, I get it in a certain aspect, but you gotta pivot. You gotta keep keeping on.
University audition line, but to me, their priority was more so about meeting Kai Cenat as opposed to wanting to be streamers. I went to look at their social media pages and I went to try to find content, and it was sparse. It was like a man who has a thinning hairline. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Even that young lady who was crying in the Knicks jersey, the last time she had streamed was
a year ago. Okay, that's another thing that I want to get into. Some of y'all niggas that went to Streaming University, y'all haven't put the work in. Y'all haven't put the hours in. I know I was talking about mindset towards the first part of this video, and yes, you need the mindset, but you also need to put the work in. The work in plus the mindset, that is what's going to get you super far. Period. Some of y'all niggas barely stream. Some of y'all niggas, hell, some of the people that went there ain't even touched Twitch not one time. Some of these content creators that went there, the last time they posted on YouTube was fucking a year ago. And even then, they weren't even being consistent. So you think that you're just going to automatically get into Stream University, get into these things when you haven't put the work in? The universe ain't going to give you that. You ain't put the work in. You ain't put the work in. And that's another thing. Some of these people that haven't put the work in, these are the people that see streaming, content creation, this, and the third as just a cash grab. Something that's, oh, this shit is super easy. All you gotta do is just turn the camera on and nope. Your ass gotta be entertaining. You gotta have shit to say. You gotta do all of this. And not to mention, again, these are the type of people that look at these top streamers and think, oh yeah, this is easy. This probably took them a couple months to do. No. Kai Cenat, grinding for years. Bruce Drop'em has been streaming on Twitch since 2016. 2016. And his blow up just started happening within like 2020, 2021. Phantom, bro, I have been watching Phantom since I was a kid. The GTA story times, bro, back when he was Phantom bro, back when he had less than 50K on YouTube on his first channel. Phantom, if you watching this, can you please re-upload some of those old videos, man? I miss them shits. He's been grinding for years. Duke Dennis, grinding for years. All of these big streamers have been grinding for years and years. Sometimes they were streaming to 0 viewers. Sometimes they were streaming to 20. Sometimes, bro, grinding for years, seeing nothing. And they still kept going. And these are the people who blew up because they kept going. Some of y'all don't have the ability, don't have the je ne sais quoi, the cojones, the mental cojones to keep going. So if you were to get this fame, if you were to get these accolades, if you were to get the 10,000 viewers concurrently, the subs, the all of this, you wouldn't even know how to handle it because you weren't even consistent when you were in your lower stage, when you didn't blow up. One of these IG creators that I watch, her name is Warrior Barbie. She was posting videos consistently, you know, she was a lower tier and she blew up within a couple months. She is still consistent to this day because even though her time of like her not blowing up, her time of being a lower tier creator was like only 6 months. Within those 6 months, she was posting hella content. Some of y'all post here and there and y'all don't see the numbers. I've had so many people, whether it was people in my previous friend group, people just talking to me randomly, knowing what I do. They were like, oh yeah, I know, I think I can do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, cool. You know, I told them, hey, post consistently, you know, keep going. These people, they posted sporadically for a month or two. I come back and ask them, oh yeah, how's the content creation shit going? How's the streamer shit going? Oh yeah, bro, man, I only did it for a little bit. I ain't see no numbers from it, so I stopped. Excuse me? You ain't see no numbers from it, so you stopped? Did you think this shit was gonna be easy? You thought this shit was just gonna be handed to you? No.
A year ago. And not saying
my bad for going on that long ass tangent, but y'all gotta understand me, man.
Stream in order to get accepted in the Stream University, but I think you understand the gist of it all. And I think for a large portion of the population, this answers the why of it all. Well, why do you want to go to Stream University? Why do you want to be a streamer right now? For some people, they see it as a way out of poverty. They see it as a way to come up in this world. For a lot of people, they see it as fame, notoriety, and attention. For a subsection of people, they just want to meet Kai Cenat. They don't know what it takes to ultimately become a streamer. Hell, they're not even attempting to do it in their free time. They just see a place in a space where they can see a guy that they watch on screen and enjoy and are going to run at it full head of steam. This is why
some of y'all ain't even weigh out the pros and cons. Like when I was first getting my start as a content creator, I have a previous channel before I made this one. I weighed out the pros and cons of being a creator, and I was like, this is still something that I want to do. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time. You know? And hell, I can admit, when I was first making my previous channel, I was one of those people that was like, oh yeah, this shit look easy. No. But when I got into it, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the grind, with the posting, with the impact that I was going to make. So I kept going. Some of y'all ain't even weigh out the pros and cons of this shit. Are you ready for your life to be a spectacle? Are you ready to have hella eyes on you, and hell, even your family? There are content creators and big ass streamers who have had family issues, and those have gotten brought to light because of how big they are on the internet. Are you ready to have a bunch of eyes on you when you didn't want them? Are you ready to stream even when you don't want to? Are you ready for the caveats of this shit? If you have social anxiety, are you ready to have a bunch of people that don't know you be like, oh shit, what's up, bro? What's up? Some of y'all ain't weigh out the pros and cons, and if you were to get thrown into being a big content creator or a big streamer, you wouldn't even know how to handle it.
That Stream University audition stage is so important of it all. It highlighted the desperation, desire, and the delusion of people out there that are looking to uplift themselves or change their trajectory. Hell, it even had athletes like Lamar Jackson and Le'Veon Bell appearing at Streamer University auditions.
Look, I ain't caused no ruckus. I was just in there chilling. I'm like, all right, man. They said they gonna come get me in 10 minutes. They said they gonna come get me in 15 minutes. I'ma just wait. 10 minutes go by, they don't come. Now everybody that's seen the stream, they know like now I'm like a couple times, like two, 3 10-minute sessions go by. I go back out there, I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? He's like, man, they gonna come get you, boom, boom, boom. I wait 6-7 hours the entire time, chat, for Kai to finally come in there. I don't ever go to the room and meet him. He finally come in there and say, like, man, I'm sorry for all y'all's wait. Get to see y'all, blase, whatever the fuck he say. At this time, I'm like checked out. I'm like, all right, bro, whatever.
Why? I don't know. Maybe because they want to be a part of the moment. For a lot of those people out there who are truly talented and genuine with their content, they just wanted a bigger stage. But for the people that are in it for the wrong reasons, I think that they just want the cosign from the bigger name, thinking that that will platform them to a different height. And I do agree that
they want the short-term fame instead of the long-term success.
Put you in a different stratosphere. We've seen streamers and content creators come up from a boost and a cosign from others. But at the end of the day, I don't think that that's what streaming is all about. If your heart is not in it, then it ultimately won't be successful. And when your heart is not in something and you're being forced to do it because it brings you fame, it brings you notoriety, it brings you money, then ultimately the mental pressures that come with streaming will ultimately weigh down on you harder than we've ever seen before.
I feel like sometimes people need to self-reflect and take a step back from the broad perspective of what their life has been. I believe that there is more to this world that is much greater than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more and create is within me. That is why I quit.
And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of.
Taking a fucking break! What the fuck I'm doing? Take a little break. I'm not retiring, nigga. Nigga was talking about some retiring, but I'm taking a break. I ain't gonna cap, taking a break. Again, by the way, the mental bandwidth, bro. You think the mental bandwidth from I'm not seeing any viewers to and this is even with content creation, but especially within streaming. I go from no viewers to a bunch of viewers, like how Kai and Rage got it. Now it's like, okay, I gotta entertain these niggas on a consistent basis. Keep it going. And mentally, that does weigh down on you. Are you ready for that? Think about that for a second. Like I'm this isn't a dig on you. This isn't me telling you to give up on your dreams. None of that, bro. I'm not one of those people. I'm asking you, are you ready for what comes with your dreams? Are you ready for it? Are you? Are you ready to feel the mental pressures of a Kai, of a Rage, of a Bruce, of a of a Rakai. Shoot, Rakai is young as hell, and he's going through the mental pressures of being a big streamer. Like, yeah, like y'all wonder why Corey Kenshin be taking a bunch of breaks. You know what I'm saying? This is a very mentally taxing occupation. If your heart ain't in it, this shit will break you. It will.
Days, it could be 2 days, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month, it could be 3 months, it could be I'm taking a break, nigga. Bro, I've been at this bitch for 7 years, gang. I'm tired.
And that type of shit bleeds into the Twitch chat. That shit bleeds into everywhere, bro. Niggas just being.
Oh yeah, and see with Rage, I ain't seen Rage take a break like a full on long break ever. And I've been watching him since the no face cam days. Ain't seen him take a break in a brick. Are you ready for 7 years of consistency before you take a break? Are you ready for... When was the first time Corey Kenshin took a break? That was like maybe... That shit was probably maybe like... I want to say like 7 or 8 years into his career. Are you ready for that? You ready for 7 to 8 years of consistency? You ready? Let me know.
And that type of shit bleeds into the Twitch chat. That shit bleeds into everywhere, bro. Niggas just being negative. I might come on that shit being goofy. I might come on this bitch. Y'all can call me corny. I don't give a fuck, bro. Y'all can call me whatever the fuck y'all want. But I come on this bitch to entertain y'all niggas, bro. I come on this bitch because I love y'all niggas, bro. On God, bro. I come on this bitch to have fun, bro. Just have fun with y'all, bro. Like,
are you ready for the negative comments? Can you handle people on the internet saying the most wildest shit about you? Even if you're a positive creator, motherfuckers telling you to off yourself. People saying weird shit about your family and they don't even know them. Are you ready for the comments? Are you ready for the constant scrutiny? Even though, you know, I feel like you shouldn't pay attention to that. Like the negative thoughts are only gonna make shit worse for you. You know, I feel like people like Blackboy Max, but just anybody in general, do not pay attention to what negative shit people are saying about you, unless it's like constructive criticism and you actually like fucked up. Okay, but haters, all of that shit, bro, tune them out the best you can. Because I see negative comments from time to time. It hurt a little bit. But I know that it won't break my stride, bro. It can't.
Corny, I don't give a fuck, bro. Y'all can call me whatever the fuck y'all want, but I come on this bitch to entertain y'all niggas, bro. I come on this bitch because I love y'all niggas, bro. On God, bro. I come on this bitch to have fun, bro. Just have fun with y'all, bro. Like, this shit hard, bro. It's not easy, bro. I be putting my heart and soul in this shit. On God, bro.
And you can't tell if people want to be around you, people want to fuck with you, like, for you, bro. Like, that shit is hard, bro. Like, that shit, like, it's hard to be a streamer, bro. It's hard to just be a creator because you don't know what's real, bro.
One of the common things that I talk about on this platform,
are you ready for that?
Is the mental pressures that come with streaming. I think it's different, and I do mean way different than any other form of content creation. When I cut on my camera, personally, I know that I will have the ability to edit this down and make myself look as polished as possible. And for the most part, people are coming for a specific video and are commenting for a specific thing. They're not talking about my appearance, my personality, my looks, the things that I said that were wrong, dragging me for this, that, and the third, my family life, etc., etc. But streaming is this game in which you have to give your all to the camera in order to make it work. And I don't think that a lot of people are prepared for that. Sure, there's freedom involved. You work from home, you play games, you talk to your friends, you make money based off of your personality. But what people aren't talking about is that the bigger you get, the more that your life becomes the product. You have to be entertaining when you're tired. You have to be funny when you're annoyed. You have to be the life of the party even if you're having a down day. Hell, we've seen things like Jay Cinco's family members passing away and then having to come back so soon because the bank account account and the job revolves around. No matter how you feel, you have to entertain the audience for hours. Think about it from this POV. If I decided that I wanted to stop this recording right now and go and take a break and then come back to it later, I could. But if I was live streaming this exact video, I couldn't. I would have to continue on no matter how I felt. And all these things can weigh on you because simultaneously you're playing this algorithmic game to appease to a certain community or audience that wants you to be a certain way. And if you're not fitting that narrative, then ultimately people are going to turn away from you. I think this is why streaming isn't as easy as it looks. People feel like the job is just pressing go live, but the job is creating and doing something that is worth watching while going live every single time. And that means being happy.
While you're tired, while you're annoyed, while you're going through family bullshit, while you may have a little depressive episode, you still gotta get to it. Regardless of how you feel, are you ready for that? Are you? Again, this is not a dig to you, but I'm asking all my content creators, but mainly all of my streamers, because low-key with the content creation shit, I can edit this shit, make myself look a certain way, have this shit, you know what I'm saying? Kind of how Omizi said it. But to my streamers, are you ready for that? Are you ready to still press the record button even when shit ain't going your way? Are you ready to press the record button even when you're in controversy, even when people are talking shit about you, even when you feel like shit, you feel like dog water? Are you ready? Ask yourself these questions before you hop on this streaming shit just because you think it's easy. Because I guarantee you it's not. I guarantee you it's not. This is just a rumor that I heard, but I heard that a lot of these big streamers have therapists for this shit, bro. So when I say this streaming shit is mentally taxing, I mean that, bro. I mean that. Are you ready for that? Are you?
With people looking at your life constantly, picking and prodding at you, giving criticisms at every single move that you make to no avail. And this is why Kai Cenat is so successful. Not because he just turns on the camera and goes willy-nilly with his friends and his homeboys, but he understands production, pacing, networking, community, events, celebrities, moments, viral or otherwise. But even he has to deal with the negative aspects of becoming a successful streamer. That's why he had to take a 9-month hiatus right now. Everybody wants the reward of it all, but they don't understand the machine that they are getting into when they go and stand in that line for Streamer University or apply online or get on the internet and beg and plead to a community of people saying that they want to be and will be one of the biggest streamers in the world. They get into this game because they feel as if there's no boss, but I'm here to tell you the audience, the community, and the algorithm are your boss. Yeah. So when you ask why everybody wants to become a streamer, the answer is bigger than the money. It's clear as day that streaming has become the cleanest and clearest version of modern fame. The good, the in-between, and the ugly. And while everybody wants that lifestyle, ugly, I don't think that they see the trap that is coming. I don't want it to be doom and gloom though. I think that streaming is about to go into a whole different direction. It's about to introduce a whole different set of people. That's if they are true to what they were saying at the Streamer University auditions and from their bedrooms as they submitted the applications. Whether or not you get accepted in the Streamer University, I expect more and more people to hop into this lifestyle. But I can't help but think they are doing this haphazardly as I see streamers day in and day out hop out of the game. It's been a minute since we've seen a Phantom. It's been a minute since we've seen a Duke. It's been a minute since we've seen some of our staple creators, and the breaks that the ones that are around do keep getting bigger and bigger every single day. I like how streamers are reinventing themselves in real time because it is showing that you don't have to always go down this path and you can kind of make streaming what you want it to be. iShowSpeed is a perfect example of this. He's not doing the typical stuff that he used to do, but now is doing world tours, meeting dignitaries and famous people and all this other stuff like that with his audience captivating abilities. And that seems to be something that's having less stress on his mental. His physical, I don't know, but his mental seems as though it's being well done. But all in all, people have to understand that when they're answering the question why they want to be a streamer or even asking it, is that there is so much that streaming can give you. You just have to know if you're ready for it.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna relate this kinda to like the NBA in the sense. Shout out to Omizi for this video. You can be as athletic as you want to be. Are you ready for the pressures of the NBA? Are you ready for social media to be on your ass? Are you ready for people to call? Bro, Jalen Brunson, people were calling this nigga ass for so long. This man just won a chip. Shout out to the Knicks. New York, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you ready for that? A lot of people are looking at this streaming shit and they either think it's easy or it's their way to make moolah, it's their way to make an impact. Cool. Are you going to be able to handle the shit that comes with this? And you don't gotta look too far to see the negative aspects of this. You don't gotta go to your favorite creator. They probably took a long ass break. Bruce, bro, dog, I've been watching Bruce drop him off for such a long time. He took like a year long plus break, and you can say, oh yeah, the reasons why for it, but I feel like a majority of it was how stressful it was being a fucking streamer. And of course he was going through his controversies and he lost his girlfriend. A lot of things went into it, but the main thing was the stresses of being a streamer. Are you going to be ready for that? Are you? Again, this ain't no doom and gloom thing. I love seeing all of these new streamers popping up, bro. I'm fucking with Snow Cone. I'm fucking with what were some of the newer ones that I saw? I'm fucking with Yana. I'm fucking with that nigga Tej and things like, bro, these motherfuckers is tough. They tough. And I love seeing new people come into the space, but I need y'all to ask yourselves the question, am I ready for this shit? And if you are, let's get it. Let's get it popping. Let's get it going. But if you aren't, maybe the streaming shit ain't for you. Respectfully. Maybe it ain't. Bro, one of my favorite streamers, my Mount Rushmore of streamers, Rod. Boy, oh boy, that nigga be grinding. And even he goes through his mental struggles, bro. Even he like had to take a little bit of a break from streaming because of how the mental aspect was getting to him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Love y'all so much. Marso Mafia, the gang. Marso Mob, the squad. At the end of the day, Streamer University is not your saving grace. Use it strategically and you will see yourself rise. Use it for money, greed, and these other fizzled out short-term emotions, and you probably won't blow up. Just saying. Love y'all. Peace.